Let's see. I got everything. Yeah. Just going to have some more random samples, random beats, guitar riffs, and some spoken word. We'll start right off with a random sound and a random beat. We're going to blind Bob Ross this thing. Let's see what we can come up with. Well, that's a good sound. I like that sound. It's a real good sound. Oh yeah, we're going to work with the sound. Okay, let's get a random beat. See if we can make something happen between these two. Pretty random. That's just about as... If there was a beat called Plain Jane, actually they get simpler. Let me see what we can work here. Yeah, I've been working on that riff. Howdy ho, baby, don't you know we're coming in real slow. Moving in from below. Yeah, I'm thinking about. I was just messing around with those lyrics at the beginning, but something like that. I got to put some lyrics in there to mix it up, and then I got to come up with a title with it first. I got a couple titles, but one of them's X-rated. I guess all three of them are X-rated, technically. The titles. Yeah, I do that. I just have like X-rated titles. Like, it don't have to be sexual. It could be X-rated, like Heads on Sticks. That's like violent, or something that's just um, inappropriate. I just like the little kid in me comes out, and I just think of something just funny or distasteful. Really, you think about little kids. They're not politically correct. They are distasteful. Just they'll make a goofy face. Just they'll make fun of themselves. Essentially. When I was a kid, I had this big fat belly, and I would just pull up my shirt and wiggle around my big belly, and I had a big huge belly button, so I would squish it around, and I didn't realize how big and fat I was getting until somebody slapped me and said, "Hey, fat ass," and I was like, "What?" And I looked at the guy, and I considered him fat, and so I said, "Wait, this guy called me fat ass," so I kind of went home and looked in the mirror and thought, yeah, maybe I got a book, I think. I had like a book. It was before the internet, of course. So I had to get like a book, like how much is a kid supposed to weigh, to be healthy and whatnot. Like, holy, I'm above what I'm supposed to be. Yikes. No one told you, especially back then. They didn't care. They just fed you candy, shut you up. Then you'd have like a sugar rush, and you'd bounce off the walls for half an hour or so, and then you'd crash. And you'd be all grumpy. That's what they did. I'm going for another beat. First, I got to get another sample. Let's see. Yep. Okay, let's see what we can get. What kind of sample we getting? Something good. Yeah, we can do something with that. something upbeat this time. Trying to come up with something good. I know I'm breaking my rule. I should have went with that first thing I thought of, but now I just feel like noodling around on it. I seldom get like an actual good beat with an actual kind of a good drive and just it's always something real slow or something off time or something like country or something. This is more it's a rumba, but it's got a good beat without being too fancy. Here, I'll start something with guitar. No, I'm gonna change that. Yeah, that was a good beat. It's good to get a good beat. Then it's easy. I mean, it's only as easy as or as hard as you make it, really. I mean, what are you looking for? Are you looking for to do you know, some Beethoven sonata, note for note, get it exactly like he had it, just play all the parts on your instrument, or am I gonna go back and forth like? Two for one, two for the price of one. Like, hey, it's a two-piece band. No, it's just someone that's doing two things. He really halfway decent, where he should just be doing one thing decently. I'm not saying exceptionally or virtuosically or masterfully. I'm just talking about doing it decently. Be able to strum a chord. Ooh, it's in tune. Keep remembering that I forget. I keep remembering that I forget all the time to tune up my guitar. Makes sense that one was low. And that one too, I reckon. That hasn't happened in a while. The old amplifier acting up. The old amplifier's acting up. It's old. Everything in this fucking room is old. I'm probably the youngest thing, and I'm 50 some years old. I don't even know how old I am anymore. 52, 53, 55. I have lost track. Evidently, I'm not too old to be jamming in my basement and recording it on YouTube, so I can go back later and see if there's anything worth salvaging. time for a random beat. Well, first I got to get a random sample. Am I ever going to get that right? First, I got to get the sample because it's the first thing that pops up. It's too difficult to go back. So I have to reset it. Here. I hate that sound. It's not that bad, but I hate it anyway. Okay, let's see what kind of random sound we can get. Was that the last sound we had last time? It was too close. We'll go with something different. It's too close to what we just had. It might have been the same sound. Give it another spin. There. Give it another half little spin. Just we can work with that. Depends on the beat, right? Let's see what kind of beat we can get. Spin the lucky wheel. That's a samba. Just trying a bunch of weird little scales and stuff over that. That's what I'm doing when I make all those mistakes. That's what I like to say. I got my built-in excuse. I say, well, I'm just trying fancy stuff, right? So I'm going to make a bunch of mistakes. I'm not really trying fancy stuff. I'm just trying stuff I never tried before. You know, going to this note instead of that note, or skipping that, or skipping 2 notes and going to the next one. Just seeing what it sounds like and doing patterns. You know, if you heard it, you heard it. But I haven't been having many people hear this. The censor, the YouTube censor, he watches with me. Well, I did my hour, and so now I'm wondering if I should keep going or not. Because it's past 10. I've been pressing my luck. I haven't been singing at the top of my lungs or anything like that, so that's good. You see how loud I get. Well, that's nothing compared to when I sing. It's loud because for some reason I can't sing softly. It just sounds like I'm talking. last note for tonight. The last note for tonight. Man, I had to jam tonight because I almost broke down and watched the Zack Snyder director's cut of Justice League, Dawn of Justice. It's 4 hours long. The original was 2 hours and 3 minutes, I think. And so they added on almost 2 full hours of new footage, all kinds of different storyline they added into there. I mean, it looks really awesome. I feel terrible that Zach was working on it. He worked on it so long and hard, and then his daughter killed herself. I can't believe it. I can't believe when that happens. It hurts my soul so bad when someone harms themselves. Something that is not inside them is making them not want to live. I hate that. That's probably one of the things I hate more than anything in this world is that despair that gets into people and makes them give up or feel that they have no other choice but to do that. And I feel terrible. But he, after a couple of years, a lot of fans wrote in and had a lot of support, and he went ahead and did it. He released his cut. Christopher Nolan was called in after Zach had to quit, and he finished it, which was great. It was okay, but you can kind of tell though it was like superimposing Henry Cavill's lips to hide his mustache. You could tell, especially now that I look at those scenes, and you could totally tell like they put a mouth over like special, like it isn't perfectly aligned with the face. It's weird. But yeah, I almost broke down and paid however much it is for that, just to see that. I will eventually see it. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes to see it. But yeah, we'll try to be back here tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. So yeah, maybe by the creek. Who knows? We might go live by the creek again. Still working on getting some kind of amplification down there. We got some power sources, got some batteries and some battery packs and inverters. But we just need to, what I need is an amplifier that isn't so powerful. Because the one I have, or the couple of them I have, are just way too powerful they'd only last for like a minute if you got it to turn on. So I need a smaller amp to work with those batteries. Then I'll be set. We'll have the show and be ready for the road. We'll take the show on the road. Okay, let me get out of here. Remember, take care of yourself, not each other. Can't emphasize that enough.